Welcome to my channel, Soulight, Hypnotherapy and Tarot. Hold on, let me just adjust this camera a little bit. I want it to be a little bit higher. Okay. I've got your love dynamic reading all ready for you for the month of April. Today I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Not going to try to use a bunch of clarifiers today. We're just going to get the straight message from the tarot. Hopefully everybody can hear me. Been out of practice for a while, so excuse me for any disjointedness you might experience during this reading. Aries, we're going to look at the love dynamic for you if you're partnered up, booed up. First, in these 6 cards here, and then afterwards we'll look at what's coming towards single Aries. All right, so let's start with, I have to start with a spiel. Could you please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed? Please do so. Make sure you're still subscribed if you did in the past. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I post new readings. You're invited to become a Patreon subscriber or to donate to the channel to keep it going. I do appreciate that. Links to both of those are in my description box. And please share my videos with your YouTube following or your Facebook following, anywhere in your social media. I appreciate the shout outs. If you'd like to leave your information, I'll do the same for you. And hit that like button. All right, I think I've said everything. So let's get started. Aries. Aries, I like reading Aries. You guys are fun. And everything seems to go your way. You have a lot of success. And you don't let a lot of stuff bother you. I don't know too many Aries. I've had a couple of run-ins with them in my life, and I always felt like, wow, if only I could have that mindset. So you're the 8 of Cups, right? And this is a past situation, and this is how I'm looking at it, okay? I'm looking at this is the past or recent past of your dynamic and with your partner. This is your energy, their energy, and the situation between you. And then below will be where you're at the end of the month, okay? In the same formation. So you're the 8 of Cups. So in the past or recent past, you walked away reluctantly or sadly. You said your goodbyes to your comfort zone, or security, or to your home, or to the relationship, maybe some of you to the relationship. You went on some travel or some journey. Still attached emotionally to what you left behind. Or maybe you just walked away from some event or situation that you were dealing with together as a couple. And you just took the higher road. Maybe that was your attitude about it. I feel like where I'm going with this is I'm feeling strongly to go in the direction of you going on a journey or a trip, literally or figuratively, outside of the relationship because you had to. Because that's how I roll. Because I'm an adventure seeker. I need new interests. I need fun. I need excitement. So for some reason you had to take this trip or this journey. And if your partner wanted to come along, they were invited. You can come. You can go along with whatever I'm doing, right? Or you can hang back and wait. Either way, it's fine with me. That was your attitude. Your partner, a person of interest, lovingly and a bit naive, accepted this, right? Some of you might have been dealing with booed with a partner who is a bit naive or trusting and impressionable. Maybe they're younger than you or less mature, less experienced. I feel they communicated their feelings for you and about what it was you were doing, and communicated love and trust put in you, okay? To you or about you to someone else. So the challenge that the relationship had in the past was that, I think it was you, Aries, someone had limited perspective, wasn't changing to suit the other, had made up their mind. Someone in the dynamic kept the other hanging or on hold. And I think you are the one who left your partner or person of interest on hold. It's not person of interest, your partner on hold. I think it's you. Lovingly or trusted you or expressed love to you and accepted the situation. Like a fool, they waited and are still waiting. And you could really take advantage of this situation if you wanted to. Hopefully you won't. Hopefully what you're doing or what you did involved innocent behavior that would cause no harm or conflict to the open heart that was here for you. Right? And I'm speaking in the past tense because that's what I'm led to do. So if it's not your story, I apologize, but I go with what I get, what strikes me as the story. The partner, again, like I said, has a lot of love for you, may have expressed that to you, and put trust in your movements, in what it was you set off to do because you had to do it for you, right? And they waited and are still waiting. Towards the end of the month, I feel like you reach out to the partner. Sorry, I still need my camera to go just a little bit higher. There we go. Because everything is getting cut off and it was bothering me. All right, so towards the end of the month, I feel like you, Aries, are reaching out to communicate again or to be more communicative. Maybe you're inviting your partner to talk, to get together, maybe to start again. Some of you are returning from that trip that you went on, that journey, whether it be literal or figurative, sorry. And maybe you're acting like everything should be fine. You know what? I'm back. Let's have some fun. Let's have some excitement. Let's go out. Let's have a good time. Let's have sex. You left them on hold. You left them in suspense for a long time, lingering in this state of stressful suspension. It's not that easy for them to just pick up where you guys left off. It's not that easy for them to just trust you again. Where you been? Where you been and who you been with? There are trust issues here. Someone wants a fresh start, but trust issues challenge the relationship because the partner feels hurt, humiliated, dumb for having fallen and believed. Dumb for waiting. At the same time, they feel flattered that you return and are talking to them, calling them, messaging them, or inviting them out, or wanting to, show interest sexually towards them. They feel flattered by this. There's conflict here, internal conflict with the situation, because they have a lot of love and attraction for you, Aries. But you put them in a bind, man. Put them in a bind. With your actions, with your cavalier come and go, I got to roll attitude. So I think for them, there's still unfinished business. It needs to be worked out. And they're still bitter about, maybe you left them on hold. Maybe they expressed something important to you and you didn't reciprocate. I don't know, but they're bitter about this experience and feel wiser for having had the experience, right? Thus, trusting, not trusting you because they see that you're a wandering spirit. Look at this. That if this ain't a wandering spirit, I don't know what is. You got a wandering spirit, a wandering soul, a wandering eye. There's some things that you may have done in your wanderings and they don't know about, and they may feel like a fool for having been so trusting, but they still feel hung up in love, or there's something that's keeping them tied to you. But whatever this is, it's a conflict for them, and it needs to be cleared. The ego is wounded, and I feel it's up to you, Aries, to clear the air, and maybe share and apologize. Share what's going on with you, why you took the actions that you took, and or apologize for having kept them waiting around so long, or not reciprocating their feelings that they express to you, right? There needs to be an apology. So your advice is to clear the air between you and your partner, or this person that you want to continue things. You still want to go down this road with this person. You've come back around after having been on a journey away. I don't know if you're going to make this apology. I feel that that's what's needed, because I do feel like you're a stubborn person, not likely to uh, change your ways anytime ever. So I feel like your approach is to just try to take it back to basics. Like I said, you're acting like everything's fine, nothing happened, and that's kind of dismissive, It's kind of dismissive. It's an immature way to handle it, right? You're going to just try to use flirtation and teasing them and just trying to reignite the spark. And on some level, it has an effect because, like I said, they do love you. You know this, but they're really hurt. And if you don't want this conflict to stew and remain, then you're going to have to clarify, communicate. Where you been? All right. Let's talk about singles now. Singles. You are represented by the Five of Wands. Again, a matter of internal or external conflicts. You're conflicted here, single Aries. Conflicted about the potential. Someone new coming in, or someone that you're dealing with. Could be a fire sign. Could be a fixed sign, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. This energy that is of issue or interest is quite sexy to you and handsome or attractive. Very funny, charming, a real catch. A real catch. So why are you the Five of Wands, which tells me you have internal conflict in regards to love or to this person that you're dealing with? And when I say conflict, I mean, like I said, they're quite attractive. Maybe you're jealous. Maybe you're uncertain of their fidelity. I don't know what your reasons are exactly for maybe pushing this opportunity away or having conflict with this opportunity. Some of you, it's internal. Some of you, you may feel like this person is so attractive and sexy. Maybe they have other admirers. Maybe there is another person in their energy that you would have to push aside and win over or gain win over to gain this energy's full interest. So that's a lot all said, garbled up. Let me repeat myself. Try to be more clear. Some of you Aries, single Aries, have internal or external conflicts in regards to love that you face. It could be that you're fighting off love in general or an attraction to someone for whatever your internal or conflicted reasons are. You may feel that your person of interest has many admirers. They're so good looking. They're so charming. They've got so much going for them. Why wouldn't they? And now you would have to fight off rivals in order to gain this potential's interest. It could be that you do know of someone in the picture and you know you would have to do this, right? That could be why you're kind of like a little opposed to this. This person that you're interested in or dealing with or who may be coming in for you very soon is quite sexy, handsome, attractive, funny, charming, a real catch. And they are strongly aroused and interested in you too. So if you didn't know that, now you do. They're down if you down. But you need to know that this energy likes to have like strength and confidence in their partner, not neediness, not clinginess, not possessiveness, not jealousy. They're not attracted to that. You may have a tendency to be that kind of energy, that kind of person. So watch it if you want involvement, deeper involvement with this chap here or girl. If you're interested in developing this relationship, then that's what you need to be mindful of. But if you're pushing away at love, right, because of your internal conflicts, whatever they are, know that you may be pushing aside a potential that could be a really good catch for you. All right? And you certainly have them aroused. This could go far. This could go far. Spirit knows that money and career is very important to you right now, Aries, but give this energy a chance. Give this an opportunity. Give this person an opportunity. Make more space and room for them, okay? And explore this opportunity. That's your advice from Spirit, right? The world says it's time to close the door to an old cycle and start a new one. Close the door on your past issues and conflicts. Opportunity is here if you want it. And it has potential to go far. It may even be a long-distance relationship starting out. And I'm seeing one more story for singles. When I was reading couples, I kind of got a story here. Let me just try to get back into it because I let it go for a second. So singles, if you do go on some sort of travel or trip, or accept an invitation to go out, I do feel like you could meet someone new. This person may have old baggage or issues that may hinder, hang-ups that may hinder hinder the relationship. This is like another perspective, another scenario. Trust issues coming up to play. I feel like some of you may meet someone on your travels. This person will like you very much. You may not reciprocate or may hold back. On second thought, having returned from your travels, now you want to reach out when you want to communicate. It's kind of that same story playing out just from a single's perspective. But there was harm done. There was harm done. Okay, emotional harm when you didn't reciprocate what was expressed, or when you left the way you did, or the way you left the way you did. It did some emotional harm that needs to be rectified, apologized for, and then you could have a fresh start, a new beginning, and realize where this relationship or potential relationship could go. But that's real important, okay? You just acting like everything's okay, la-di-da, how you doing? Just calling to talk to you, see how you doing. What you up to? Can I visit you again? Whatever. Um, there is some flattery here, but at the same time, bitter feelings and old resentments that would cause conflict going down the road for for this potential. So I hope that made sense. Hope you guys follow that. Please listen to the reading again. I give a lot of information and I read in layers, and I know sometimes that can be difficult to follow. I do my best to sort it out for you guys. Trust me, it makes me crazy too. Um, but it's definitely worth listening to again, and definitely at the end of the month to see how it all played out. Make sure to leave your comments, make sure to share, make sure to support if you can, become a Patreon subscriber or donate. Links to both in the description box, and shout me out if you can. Thank you guys. Blessings. Have a great day and a great April in love.